Hi, I'm Mindy
Hi, I'm Hunter, and together we're the Good Life Travelers.
from beautiful Colorado.
Way back in 1997, a long time ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, we were young.
Yeah, we were young. We took a 9-month honeymoon and backpacked around the world, mainly in Asia, and went off the beaten path quite a bit back then.
Can you believe I carried like a 35-pound backpack? I'm like 4'10", almost. Yeah, I'm proud of myself, I have to say.
Yeah, I was proud of her too. We have many stories from them. And yeah, we, like I said, we went off the beaten path and yeah, like boats. What was it?
Planes, trains, automobiles,
Right.
boats.
We had a 2-day boat trip through Laos on the Mekong that turned into a 4-day with opium and getting pushed over to a gas boat, but I digress.
TMI.
Right. Those were fun times.
They were.
So fast forward 2 years.
We're now more mature.
That's right, we're now more.
Maybe.
We are more mature, at least physically. So fast forward from that trip, we spent decades as software engineers. We enjoyed our jobs, but it's corporate grind too. And then we had 2 awesome boys, Ryan and Chase. And they're
Now
out.
we're semi-retired.
Yes, we are.
Woo-hoo.
They're out on their own. Now we get to scratch that travel itch again.
Woohoo.
Yes.
Yay. Now we're not ready to move to another country full-time just yet, or sell everything and travel full-time. Because, well, Hunter is now a life coach. He's busy doing that. And I still have some real estate side projects that keep me on my toes.
Yep.
But what we did decide
Yes.
is that we want to travel 2 to 4 months at a time, twice a year. So we thought that was a good balance for us.
Yes, and we're very excited to do that. This year we decided on Southeast Asia to go find a place we're going to use as a base in the upcoming years. We went to the Philippines, and we went to Malaysia, and we went to Thailand. Next year, we're going to go to France, where we lived for a couple years in the early 90s while I was working on the Airbus airplane.
I wasn't working, but he was, so it was amazing.
Yes, I was her Papa
Sugar
Gatto.
Daddy. When we were younger, we would take all of our vacation time and go to as many places as possible. We were like, go, go, go. But now that we're in our 60s, we're ready to slow down a little bit and find a nice small community that we can be a part of for a while.
Yeah.
So one night I was thinking about our trip and I thought, well, why don't we make videos and put it up on YouTube? Because we had looked up a lot of things on YouTube to help with our trip. We did a lot of research on there, and there's so many sites that were great. And I thought, well, why don't we share our experiences and discoveries and to help others too that might want to do the same thing.
So, you might be asking yourself, what makes them different? Well, we like to travel spontaneously, and we're also living overseas part-time. We like to let the trip unfold. That's part of that's the adventure aspect of it. We've gotten so habituated to planning everything, we want to go back to just letting the trip unfold.
Yeah, now that we have a little more time.
Yes.
Yeah.
And some of our best times back when we traveled around the world together back in 97, 98 was when we just randomly would meet someone.
Completely unplanned.
Yes. And we want to recreate that. For example, we didn't book our tickets from Manila to Kuala Lumpur until a couple days before we decided to leave. And that left us with a 6-week delicious blank slate between the time we got to Kuala Lumpur and the time we knew we had to leave Bangkok. And also, we like to meet people along the way, and by talking with various people, we find things we had no idea existed. And with that new data, we go, how about let's go this place?
Yeah. You learn a lot from other travelers.
Yeah, it's always fun. That's part of the adventure.
We've now transitioned from being young backpackers, and now we like being near conveniences, but not quite in the middle of the fun chaos of a big city. We're usually not fancy people and we don't do organized trips. We're leaving that for when we get even older. Now my sisters, who are in their 70s, still young 70s, but they love to do cruises and tours with their husbands, and they absolutely enjoy it.
Yeah, they do.
They love it. And now they've seen more of the world than we ever did. We used to be the travelers in the families, and now they're always gone, and they've seen so many more countries than we have. And we're also not going to relate a lot of history or data about places that we go to. We leave that to other YouTubers that have done a fantastic job of it.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of good resources out there, lots.
Yeah, but for us, we're just gonna try to be in the moment.
Okay, we just shared a few of the things we're not gonna do. Now we're gonna talk about the things we are gonna do and share with you all.
And why you wanna be with us.
Be with us, yes. And we're gonna share the process we went through on how to winnow down and come up with an outline. I think the process is super simple. The decisions of what to keep and what not to, that was challenging. However, we did it, and it was really a fun process going back and forth for a couple of weeks, wasn't it?
Yeah, when the end goal is traveling,
Right.
Yeah, it's like, ooh, this is not really work.
No, it was fun. And also we'll share travel tips that'll make your life easier, things we learned on the road on this trip, or things we already knew from our previous experiences, various things of what to avoid, the things to not do. We want to make it so that when we learned a slightly painful or painful experience, we would like to help you avoid that. And also along the way, we're going to share stories of people we met.
And to us, that's really what makes the trip, right? Is your experiences and interactions with people along the way.
Yeah.
So if you're thinking about also going to Malaysia or Thailand in the near future, or maybe the distant future, we hope you get a kick out of seeing how traveling the way we do works out, or the situations that we get ourselves into.
We promise amusement, some guidance, and hopefully a little bit of inspiration for those of you who are kind of sitting on the fence. You know you need to go, you know you want to go, however, there's a million reasons going through your head.
Let us help you get there.
Yes!
So if you've got questions, or you want to share your own travel story, or you just want to tell us we're effing crazy, please
Whatever.
leave a comment below. We'd love to hear from you.
Yes, indeed we would. So in the meantime, follow our journey and find out where we decided to stay for a couple months at the end of this year and part of 26.
Ooh, a cliffhanger.
Ooh,
Where will it be? Where did we decide?
yes.
We'll let you know later on.
Yes, we will. Thanks for being here, and we'll see you in the next video.
See ya.
See ya.